Hello everyone, Specter here. Today we are going to take a look at this Outland Nomad. So let's get to it first, alright? As the outlook at the front, still okay. You got a gimbal size 2 weapon here. And you got like 2 more size 2 weapons up there as a turret. Which you got 3 size 2 weapons in total. On the left hand side of the ship, you got 4 missiles in here, maybe size 1 or 2, I don't know, size 1 I think. This might, like, according to the size. And here, you got a, like the hover, missile hover landing gear, which is the only hover landing gear among all the ships, like in Star Citizen. And here is the only, like, in and out, like the entrance for you to get in and out from the ship. Here, the other features of the Outland Nomad is the landing bay here. I mean the cargo bay. So you can fit in the rock, the mining vehicle here. And if you don't use it for carrying transport or like vehicles, you can put like 24 SEO of cargo inside of here, like on this cargo bay, which is one of the one of the largest like cargo bay compared like among the starter ships, which is under $100. Yes. So on the right hand side of the ship, which is identical to the left hand side of the ship. Alright, so let's get into it first, alright? For me, I won't enter the ship. Instead, I will open the ladder first to make sure this ladder is like right in front of me, so that I may have a better chance to like get inside the ship without glitching out. Because sometimes if you enter the ship and your position is not right, you may end up inside of the ship, like here, like glitch, like being clipped into the wall, so that you can't get in or out. Or sometimes if you're lucky, you will drop through the ship and then get back down there. Or the worst scenario is you being stuck and you kind of died. The ship will kill you. It's not a good thing for 3.15, so be aware of this. Okay, and you got 2 gun racks in here. You can store your guns in here. On the right hand side in here, what's this? Caution. Radioactive material work area. Whoa, that's dangerous. But anyway, this is one of the features of the ship is saying hello to the cargo outside, and you can control your cargo bay whether it's coming, like raise it or like lower it. On the left hand side, you can see a locker for you to put some toilet paper up there and clothing down there. This is a living quarter, but later on I will talk about it. This one, you can access to a ship component. That's a very nice thing for repairing. And in here is a toilet without a sink. Maybe, yeah, no showers, no sink, and the area is not enough for you to close your door while you're sitting on it doing your business. So I think I think maybe the people in the future is much more healthier comparing to nowadays, so they don't need to wash their hands. But whatever. And since it's a solo ship, like for solo players, so it means that when you can't, even if you can't like close your door when you're doing your business, it's still okay. No matter it smells or not, no one will care about that. Okay, so let's. Oh wow, the symbol. Can you see it? Oh, by the way, this one you've got a symbol as well. So did you guys realize this symbol a little bit looks like some kind of symbol? Yes, so just like something about we work in the dark and serve the light, something looks like that. You know it, then you know it. If you don't need Google it, you will know it as well. Uh, it just looks like it. Alright, so this is a living quarter. You got some bugs in here, so don't need to care about those paint. It's not useful. On the left hand side, you got a bed, which you can lock out from the ship. Um, but don't use it. If not, you will find yourself being lonely outside in the space. You got some plant, some books, some oxygen over there, and a non-functional panel there. On the right hand side, you got a sink, you got a stove, you got a oven or something like that to make food. You got some coffee, energy drink, cups, and also soy sauce over there. Yeah, soy sauce in Chinese soy sauce. Yes, it's Chinese soy sauce. And in here, you have a seat over here. It says caution, so maybe this seat will be very dangerous. I don't know. Alright, you can sit there to do your things and stuff. The only explanation why that toilet got no sink because you got a sink here. But the interesting thing is you need to press this button in order to open the door, so it means that your dirty hands still touching something before you can wash your hands. Yeah, that's really great. And the people in the future is really, really healthy. Okay, let's move on to the cockpit. This is the only seat for like controlling the ship, so yeah, your guests have no way for them to play around. Okay, so if you talk about the view, it's good. You can look around, especially down there. If you're going to land your ship, then there's a very good features because like you know where you're landing. That's good. And if you talk about fighting this ship, you got a good view, so it means that you may have a better chance to spot your enemy. All right, so that's it for the tour for like the, the Outland Nomad. So let's talk about the features. Whether like what kind of things I like it, what kind of things I don't like it, or maybe my suggestions that CIG can improve it a little bit. All right. So first of all, the thing is you got 24 SE of cargo. So among all the ships that cost you 100 less than $100, and it's a solo ship. I mean, not a solo ship, but like a single pilot ship. The Nomad is well, it's a winner because even for the Titan, the Adventure Titan, which got only like 8 SEU of cargo space, this one got 24, 3 times than that, which is very good. Secondly, um, it looks cool, of course, and of course you got some like very decent firepower. So for bounty hunting, small bounty hunting is still okay. Especially you got like 3 size 1 shields, so it's very good features for like protection as well. And in here, the landing gear. Well, it's a hover landing gear. So as a new player, sometimes when you land your ships, like if you're using like Aurora MR or like a Mustang Alpha, sometimes as a new player you may not be able to manage your speed. So if you bump your ship against the ground I mean, too hard, then you may damage your ship or even destroy it, which is not very good in 3.15. But with these hover landing gear, well, it would be less chance for you to bump your ship. But of course, there's some sort of like downside as well. Since it's hover, so it means that as a new player, you may not be able to know whether your ship is really landed or not. So if your ship is not really landed and you press I to switch off your engine, it means that this thing is still bumping against the ground hardly. So you may still damage your ship because of that. Secondly, um, this ship, well, although you can like put 24 SE of cargo or even like a rock on it, it's still not be able to match with the colors black if you talk about the price. Because if you or talk about like money, like how much is that? $95 as a starter pack. It means that the ship and the game, and $80 as a standalone ship. Comparing to the Drake colors black, 115 as a starter ship, and $100 as a standalone ship. So like $20 differences. But the thing is, the colors black can do more than, I mean, not do more, but do better comparing to the Nomad, because even though both of them can load up the rock on their cargo bay or in their cargo bay, still, like, you got more restrictions if you load the rock on this Nomad, while you it's more forgiving if you load your rock, the mining vehicle, on your colors black. This is one thing. Secondly, I need to talk about the fuel consumption. So, as you can see, the fuel. This one I can guarantee that I just use it for 3 minutes. Yes, 3 minutes, you got this kind of fuel consumption with your hydrogen fuel. So as a nomad, yeah, which you're supposed to be able to survive outside for quite a long time without like supplies or something like that. This is not what nomad should do. Like it is a very hungry nomad. Yeah, it consume your fuel. So if you choose a nomad as your starter ship, well, it's a very good time for you to practice how to refuel your ship. Okay, so yeah, so fuel consumption wise, it's not good. Not because CIG cannot do it. Like CIG definitely can do something about it because they did already. Yeah, it's not a design flaw. I don't think so, because they actually did have a system to make a ship like spend less hydrogen fuel or even like non-hydrogen fuel, like no hydrogen fuels like expense in some circumstances. They just don't put it on the Nomad. Yeah, that kind of ship I will talk about it later, not now. But I just want you to know that they can make a Nomad even better to become a true Nomad instead of like this kind of hungry Nomad. Comparing to colors black, the fuel consumption, well, I should say, you can is really you it's not much differences. Yes, the colors black, it consume fuel a lot. Yes, indeed. Just like the Nomad. Maybe the Nomad consume less fuel, but in percentage, the Nomad really consume a lot of fuel. So if you are asking me whether I will purchase a colors black or the Nomad, I will choose a colors black. Even in game, the Nomad costs you like slightly less than a million in-game credit, but the colors black around 1,300,000 in-game credit to 1,400,000 in-game credit, which is just like a few 100,000 in-game credits only, the differences. So if you want me to choose, I would choose a colors black, because no matter it's talk about the firepower, like for this one, the firepower got 3 size 2 weapons, right? Colors black got 4 gimbal size 2 weapons. Missiles, well, colors carry more missiles than the Nomad. shieldings, colors black got a stronger shield comparing to the Nomad now. Yes, so normally, like a long time ago, it was like 3 size 2 equals to 1 medium, right? But now it's not true. So it turns out Nomad is weaker. The shield on Nomad is weaker than the medium sized shield on the colors black. Lastly, if you talk about the differences between the colors black and the Nomad's cargo bay is external, while the colors black is internal. So if you load up your cargo, yes, both of them will be protected by shield, but as you know, the shields in Star Citizen cannot 100% like blocking the ballistic weaponries. So it means that the shells and the bullets may have a chance to damage your goods, like the cargoes at the back of Nomad. While in the colors black, it won't, because even though they can penetrate the shield, but you still got some armor to protect it, the hull to protect your cargo, which is a nice feature. And of course, like the colors can carry more cargo, like 46 SE of cargo compared to 2024. So it turns out the colors is a total winner comparing to the Nomad. But if you want to purchase this ship, it's okay, up to you. I just won't suggest it. Alright. So
Engine systems disabled.
that is it for the ship tour. Yeah, it's a very relatively like shorter. Well, not shorter, but yeah, this is it for the ship tour for the Outland Nomad. Later on, I will talk about like the system that's um, CIG can put inside of the Nomad to make it like better in the next, not next, but in the later ship tour video. So yeah, if you think that this ship, this video is like helpful, then feel free to leave a like. And if you want to ask some questions or you want to leave some comments whether how bad I perform, which is very bad for me. Yeah, that's why I need to practice. Feel free to leave a comments down below. And yeah, so I shall see you guys next time. All right, bye bye.